Good morning, YouTube.
Morning.
I'm here with the Eddie Horvath, and ZZ is helping his son Scott put flooring down today.
Yeah, so changing it
So
up.
someone bailed out on his son at the last minute, and oh well,
It still gets solved.
we're still going to saw, and today's going to be the first day sawing under our new roof.
Yes.
So that's going to be a good thing. We got some super thankses. Russ Oles, thank you, Russ.
Thank you, Russ.
Dale Huff, thank you, Dale. Barncat Alley,
There you go.
I like that.
Thank you.
James Rambu,
Thank you.
thank you, James. And I got an Outlaw plate, and this was off the movie Back to the Future from Ellen Montooth. And there's, so we'll put this up on the wall. And I got a bunch of stuff sent to me from Sandra Stanley, and this is censored. So it says what? So you could imagine, what it says under there. And you'll like this one.
Oh, yeah.
See, I'm under new management. Thank you so much. And I'm not done yet. Nice little plaque. And you can read that. I hope you can, because that glare, I don't know if I'm holding it right, but a retirement plaque, and officially retired. And Hank, the bee guy,
Thanks, Hank.
gave us a box of donuts, and it was for a great job on the roof and happy retirement. Thank you, Hankster. So,
Very kind.
yeah, thank everybody so much. I appreciate it. I don't know where we're at as far as subscribers, but we are closing in on our 100,000. It's been growing, and I see a lot of people had watched the videos of putting the roof back on.
Yeah.
And
A little something different.
yeah, and I really don't want to do something different like that again.
No, we're done with the different up there.
Yeah, that was bad difference. But what do we got going for today, Ed?
We're gonna saw some oak, 2x6s and some 2x8s. It's all low boy decking.
Yes, so
Nothing fancy.
It might be pretty, but it's going to get run over by heavy equipment.
Yes. Well,
That's all we can do.
let's
All
go.
right, let's get moving. Alrighty, let's get this show started here. And we're going to saw some decking. You've seen on the little one log video what we got going on here. So we need a bunch of 2x6 and 4 more 2x8s to get us to where we need to go. So, we got some get that reverse a little bit more. It's kind of sitting happy. So let's just let it happy for now. We're just gonna get a face opened up here and get it parallel down into 6" on this log here. to get a flat bottom on it. We can sit on the head blocks. That is some naughty oak there. I think I can edge some 2x6 out of that, so I'm going to take a thick one. That'll complete our bottom. Alright, let's work another face. And we are playing around with some different lighting right now. I don't know if I want to just let him go where he's at. Just run it down that way. And then I see Mr. Laser. Yeah, the different lighting is, I think, helping with the visibility of the laser, but I can see it no matter what, but I know everybody likes to see it. Okay, I think I can get 6 inches out of there, so I'm going to pull it. There was a boom. And what are we? We're right in the pith there. I'm going to turn it. Let's get it flattened out a little bit better. I was debating on cutting them down, but start somewhere around there. Good, I'll get 6 inch out of there. Be 8 foot long, so we can get rid of that little bit of rod on that butt. Alright, let me put my tapers away. Take some of that. Again, I just want to get enough face to get a 6 inch board out of. Maybe a little bit more. Can't put it back on once you take it off. That down. Got my 8 inches again, so let's take our last 4 2x8s out of here. So that last log on that deck, I might be able to square it where I can get 2 for 1. Don't know. It's better to have options. And I'm looking for just a little flicker. There it is. Get a little bit more. Perfect. not the nicest log here, but it's decking. I'm going to take it down to the final 2, and we can make what we want out of it. You can always cut an 8 down to a 6. Give Eddie a minute to get caught up down there. I don't know if he wants to edge him out now, he might. He might. I told him we could just take him over to the edger, but we're going to do him on a head saw. Better go back a little bit more. There you go. All right. Takes a minute to do it this way, but it'll be all right. Trying to get a 6 out of here. Oh, I better leave a little bit of wane on there. That'll work. Everything takes time. I don't care what you're doing. Okay, let's take it down to 6. All right. I did turn the camera up a little bit more today, so there was someone complaining they couldn't see the dial, so if it doesn't work out, I'm very sorry. There you go. All right. Let's get our 6-incher out of this. Only need 8 foot long, so that'll work. Alright, let's go down to our 6. And that dial tells me what's left on the carriage, so I'm setting it at 6. That's what we're cutting. Or you can pick your lottery numbers with it, whatever you want to do. Alright, let's get another log. I could, like I said, I could have trimmed them down, but we figured let's leave them alone. And that log got crook. We're going to bring the crook out. Something like that. And we got a good hold of it. You can definitely see the laser better. Again, like I said, I can see with the bright light, but going to get this into a 6-inch can. I don't know, it may take a full tube, might drag the deck, I don't know. Boom! Alright, let's roll that back. And the goal here now is everything 6-inch, so some heavy planks. Let's give Eddie a minute. While we're giving him a minute, we're gonna get this down to our final 6. And we're not worried about odd thickness boards. We're making decking. That darn thing's grabbing. See where it's grabbing my log deck? So that's the problem when you're sawing a log with a big old flare in the back like that. We're going to take care of that right now. We're going to shave it off. And Mr. Laser says, let's cut right there so we don't have to edge no more crap off of here. Yeah, that was one mistake I did make when I set this mill. Kind of brought the log deck in just a hair too high. But for the most part, it works all the time. Alright, let's turn that back. Give Eddie a minute to get caught up. And I'm just about wrapped up on Diesel Crick's vanity. I got to get them videos put together and put out on the channel. In fact, let me back that up and bring it forward. I want to be just a little heavy so I can get down to my final 2. I'm going to try to get 3 out of here if I can. See how much weighing's going to be on there. We're going to be able to do it. Then get that out of there. Don't want to grab the back side of that blade. And we'll get one more with man glitter maybe. We're going to leave it alone. That's just about perfect. And we're going to edge these off. It takes a minute when you're cutting decking. We're going to probably finish this log up, and I bet you Eddie's going to want to take a 5-minute water break. There's nothing wrong with that. We're retired, and we're sawing at our speed. Anybody watches Wayne's World Garage, there's a bunch of old guys just sawing at that park or wherever they're at. But it just, let's see where that ends up at. They're running that old Frick handset mill, and then you go over and watch John Frickingy. He's all by himself. You talk about a man. Tell you what, John's hardcore. Then you go over and check out Temple Hill, Shannon Burns, and we're going to be with him at the Bunyan Show this year, booth number 133. Just met so many nice people. Really nice community. Okay, let Eddie get another one on. And then we're probably going to take a water break, I betcha. Then we got old Hankster. He's pushing 80. But if you're doing something you love, keep doing it. Yeah, we're gonna have all kinds of stuff coming up for you. Yeah, leave in the comments if you think the laser is brighter with that new light. I can see what I'm doing anyway with the, I like a lot of light on the carriage, but I can still see what I'm doing. More light the better when you get older. Yeah, it fell down. He's trying to leave it up there. And the reason we're using blocks, you know what, Eddie? Run that one back. Run that one back. I'm going to cut that right in half. You hit a block with that blade, I'll tell you what, you're going to see something fly. Okay, let's get this down to 6. There we go. let's see what he says here. Well, he didn't say stop. Guess we're gonna go for one more, buddy. That log did not want to come up. Look the way it hit the carriage. That's beautiful. I mean, I'd like to get that crook out of there, but it's kind of happy. We'll master dog it. Let's just get us a flat spot. Nice bump it forward so it's not rolling. This will probably be some really nice looking wood. Got a nice piece of 4/4 off. I'm trying to get it down to a 12-inch. I can get some twofers out of it. All right, before we get too greedy, let's get this squared up. Because we don't have many of these logs to play with, actually. Chance to get it down to 12 and a half, 12 and a quarter, whatever we go for. I think I can edge a 6 out of there, so let's see where it takes us. Beautiful piece of wood. All right, now we're gonna lay it down. I'm gonna probably have to bring that around. You'll see why. Yeah, we gotta bring it around. It's got some crooky dooky in it. Oh, I'm gonna back that up and bump that taper. Let's go right there. Gotta start somewhere. Let's start there. Now I can start pulling 2-inch and start edging it down to 6-inch. We'll get 2 out of here. All right, I'm going to bring it back around. What I'm going to probably do is just narrow it down to 6 inches. Got to put taper back. I could hear Bill screaming. Our buddy Bill. I gotta get a little bit more face. Yeah, you don't want that crap down there getting jammed up in the blade. That's why you go back, get another bite. Yeah, that's going to be beautiful. We'll get right down to 6-inch. That way Eddie's not. Them are some heavy buggers, let me tell you. All right. A little bit of veneer. All right, let's take some 2-bys. We are somewhere around 13. There's a laser right there. There we go. And where are we at in the pith here? Because we're going to end up with a odd board alternative after this one. We'll get 2 more off and then that's it. I'll leave that and the dog board is going to get thrown away anyhow. All right, let's finish this up. And let's bring that right back around and get rid of that. We'll shave that right off. It's going to be, these are the fun ones to turn. That way I got a good one off the outside. We're going to throw that away because the 2 inches is going to be on the carriage when we're done. So if you're wondering why I went through all that, that's the reason. That is nothing but a piece of crap. And he got a nice board in his hand, so. A couple more edgings and we're going to take 5. Yeah, put that second one up where I'm just going to split her in half. So I can grab 2 of them. I can dog down to 3.5. So we're going to get on to 12.25. Always set on a forward stroke. Now we're going to split this. Oh, I like that. got one more to edge, that's right. So power decking, that's for sure. That's why we have the hole between the rollers. A lot of people said, why didn't you make that solid? Well, you can see why. All right, let's draw a line on it. Leaving the wane on it because otherwise we wouldn't get enough out of this board. That was a mad dog there. We're going to get. All right, we're going to take 5. All right, we're back from break. And we got one more log to get done here. Just some 2x6. We don't need much now. We're almost done. And see the way the log's sort of sitting on that deck right now? That's about the way I want to work it. Get on there. Let's see if it'll behave like that. I'll just put the master dog down just to get a flat spot on it. That's sort of the way I want to work this log. That will give me a nice 6-inch. I'm going to take it off in a couple cuts here. And we'll use that for a 6-inch cant. Whoa. See that? It was pulling off a piece. Okay, I'm gonna turn that back and see what this thing's gonna look like. I think we only need 3 or 4 more pieces. We don't need many. All right. 2x6 coming up. Yeah, this log had some real bad crook in it. If you watch the beginning of our time lapse, that was our the one we had to cut the length. And I'm going to take a full 2-inch now. That'll get us down to 6. Or almost. That's a big boom. And we'll take her down to our final 6. I like it. And the bow is going the right direction, so. Yeah, this had some really uncentered pith in it. Yeah, it will keep out. Make sure it tapers. Or back. Let's just take it all off at once. Pretty sure this log's going to have some stress in it. Alright, let's turn it back. Get our last couple pieces out of it. Whoop. Try that. That was a chewy trick. Okay, I'm going to get down to 4 1/4 and then try to split it and see what we end up with. Leave it a little heavy. Good enough. 2 and 2. A little bit more edging to do. We're going to wrap this up for today. Gotta get them knees open pretty good for. Now he'll put that board there so he can jump them up over. Eddie's an aminal. Look at him. Yeah, you don't want to drag back and hit the splitter. Eight. All right, let's get to the laser. Let's do that. I think that's our last thing we gotta edge out for today. So we're coming down the home stretch. And I gotta get back in the shop this afternoon and wait for some drawer runners to finish up Matt's vanity. And getting supplies today is just almost impossible. You wait for stuff way too long. I have no idea where KV manufactures their hardware, but I don't think it's United States. Maybe it is. Alrighty. We're going to catch you here at the end of the video. Alrighty. There it is. That is, how many logs? I can't remember.
5.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. We had the one log mono log video.
Mono, one.
You got to see that, and someone wrote me a comment. It was like a paragraph
Oh yeah.
about mono log is, and I said it's a one log video. It's not what he said it was. I don't know.
Oh my. What are you gonna do?
But yeah, we are very sarcastic. We have a sense of humor, and you know, if you can't
Things don't really bother us too
can't get
much.
past that, and we put Hank to work.
Oh, I was happy to see Hank here this morning.
Yeah.
I miss you when you're not here, Hank.
Saturday morning, same for me, buddy.
You're my little buddy.
So hey, thanks for coming along. If you like this video, please give it a thumbs up. It greatly helps the channel. And if you haven't subscribed, please consider. We're getting close to our 100. And I'd like to have a barbecue, and
Oh yeah.
we'll have a few people over and have some fun. So,
It's getting there.
alrighty. Well, we'll catch you on the next one. And if there's no metal in these oak logs, we got a couple real nice oaks coming up.
Yeah.
And that will probably be on, who knows, might be on the Friday Eve video. I don't know.
hard to
We'll
tell.
see what happens. But I got to get back in the shop. I got to finish up that vanity, and then up to Uncle Edmund's. We got a lot of firewood to split, so we got a lot to do. So we'll catch you on the next one when we're doing something. Thanks again.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.